All right, since 93 Sports back with another one. I wanted to give my thoughts on the location of the potential Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight. And it just seems like it's just set in stone that the fight's going to happen in the UK. And I feel like it's more money to be made here in the US, but you have to build Joshua. I feel like Deontay Wilder's already solidified. Um, with the US fan base, a lot of media outlets that don't really cover boxing, or they only cover boxing when it's casual fan type fights. They're doing interviews with Deontay Wilder and they're talking about him. The knockout was talked about on the Breakfast Club. TMZ Sports are doing interviews with Deontay Wilder. So, his name has skyrocketed here in the US. And, a lot of these media outlets aren't talking about Anthony Joshua. Contrary to popular belief, mostly from the UK, Anthony Joshua is not that huge over here. And I know this comes as a surprise to a lot of these diehard Anthony Joshua fans, but you know, really over here in the US, only hardcore boxing fans know Anthony Joshua. And there's some people, that may know him, but you'd have to be following the heavyweight division, to know him. He's not one of those guys to where, you don't even follow the sport and you just know of him, like fucking for example, what's the Beckham guy? David Beckham. Like I ain't even follow soccer or anything, but I knew who he was, and he's from over there in the UK, I think. So he's not that known over here. He'd have to be built up, he'd have to. I don't really know what names in the heavyweight division that he could fight that would build his name over here in the US besides Deontay Wilder. So I don't know how they would do it. That's why I really think at the end of the day the fight's gonna happen in the UK. But you know, uh it's true, man. The stars are born here in the US, so all the major UK fighters that was, huge, they had to come over to the US to reach that, superstar level. And Ricky Hatton did it, Amir Khan, Lennox Lewis. I don't think Nigel Benn ever came over here. Prince Nassim, Hamed or whatever, he came over here. So Joshua's eventually gonna have to come over here, to reach that next level. And I was listening to Town Business video on Anthony Joshua. I forgot exactly what it was about, but he brought up the fact that they're talking about all these attendance records they're breaking, 70,000 stadiums, 90,000 seat stadiums, and you don't hear nothing about them breaking no live gate records. They're doing like fucking what, 10, 11 million dollars, and you got 70, 90,000 people in there. How's that possible? And then you got, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor doing fucking 50 some, I want to say it was 50 some million in a 16, 17,000 capacity arena. That's crazy to me. So it's definitely, propaganda going on. And they definitely need to look into having it in the US because we got higher pay-per-view. That's why niggas is doing crazy numbers over there in the UK, because the pay-per-view is so cheap. If you had the pay-per-view at $30, $30, for a pay-per-view, everybody be doing crazy numbers over here, and it's just a different market. We got more sports, it's more different facets of entertainment over here. So at the end of the day, it's just me rambling. The fight's probably gonna happen in the UK at the end of the day, and I'm fine with that. I don't think it would just take too much time to build AJ over here to get the maximum dollar out of this fight. But at the end of the day, man, I just want to see the fight. And may the best man win. And that's my thoughts, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when all my latest content drops. And I'm out.